Hey you guys, I'm Bianca.
And I'm Sean.
And this is going to be our new web series called Confessions of a 20-something.
Yep.
And since we're both in our 20s, early 20s, I guess I'm mid-20s now. I'm not going to say my age, but mid is good enough.
Yep.
Mid and early 20s. So basically, there's so many things in life that we go through, that you probably go through as just
a young adult.
A young adult and a human. Things that people probably don't get to share with you. Maybe you don't know people. Maybe you don't know anybody that you can share your secrets with or your confessions with. I'm gonna tell you mine.
Yeah.
So in
we
this,
have nothing to hide.
I might have a few things. But in this episode is going to be why I don't regret being a virgin in my 20s.
Nope.
So, here we go. I think we got
Number 1.
5 reasons. Okay, so go ahead.
Number 1. No pressure to fill someone else's sexual desires. Nobody got time for that.
So what could that mean? Like, there's so many girls nowadays. I've had people tell me. I had a girl tell me one time when I was at college up in Tennessee, "Girl, I don't understand how you're so happy. Like, I would be angry all the time if I wasn't able to have sex. And you're older than me too. Like, I don't understand how you still have happiness. I don't understand how how am I still existing as a human being without having sex?" I can tell you.
Like an animal. And really, it shows that you're like being controlled by the other person and your own desires, and you have no self-control. Yeah. I'm not saying, if you're out there and whatever, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying you need to get stuff together, because I doubt there's somebody out there who is making a video saying 5 whatever reasons, why I would regret not being a virgin, because they're all heartbroken and confused in life, and nothing ever comes out good out of that, and they're always struggling to, make it. And I've seen this in life. Anyone who's experienced life sees this. Usually the person who waits, they just overall have a better life. Now, some people are exceptions, but, I don't think anyone else is making the opposite of this video, so maybe you should listen. Alright.
Wait, hold on. And another thing, when you are not having premarital sex, the pressure to have to look a certain way, like shaving yourself in certain places. No, that's not necessary. You shouldn't be doing that for anybody that is not your beloved.
I do that for me personally.
With a ring on. You should have a ring on.
Yeah.
If somebody wants your body to be a certain way, it should be the person you're married to, not some guy that you met in college, not some person from church. Hey, it happens at church too. Christians have sex outside of marriage too, and this goes for this goes for everybody. This is not to not
stereotyping people
and not to condemn anyone, but I'm just saying, the less you are sexually active outside of marriage, the less pressure there is that you have to conform to be what somebody else wants.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to find out what pleases you.
You set the standard.
And then be that.
If you feel pressure to get to look like this whatever model because your boyfriend has, that's the position you put yourself in, because you set the standards that I feel like I need to be pressured in doing this because I'm willing to do this. But if you're not willing to do this, there are people out there who believe the same things you do. We just want to share with you that we, agree.
And guys, you don't have to get fit to be, I don't know, like, there's guys that I know that would want to work out at the gym, make sure they have abs, make sure they have their butt tight, glutes, just buff, before they would want to be with a girl. This is premarital sex, of course. And to me, I felt like it was vain. So
oh, it's Sarah. Sarah, our friend Sarah's here.
Wait, I'm not even going to edit this out. I'm not even going to stop.
No, we're not going to stop. No, we love our friend Sarah. Wait a minute. Sarah, come here. Hey, come here.
How's it going?
Okay.
Man, what time is it?
Throw that in my room.
Okay. I am not being in any videos. I look awful.
What are you talking about?
Go over there.
It doesn't matter.
It's not in the scene.
She does not look awful.
Hey, get back over here. Get back over here. You're not going to say anything. You're just going to watch this.
I am not going to be in any videos.
She just came back from soccer practice.
Nothing. Like, oh, look, she's in the video. I love you so much. Oh, I love you so much. couch. There's a toilet in there.
Sit on the floor. Sit on the floor.
Okay, I'll sit on. No, I don't.
And
want
there's
to
a
sit
towel
on
in
the
there. Sit on the floor.
You don't-
Okay. All right.
No,
Sorry.
But yeah,
Commercial break.
totally keeping that in the video. But like I was saying, like, if what you base your, it's about to be weird, you're gonna make a face. If what you're basing your sexual life on is about the physical, about trying to get in shape so a girl will want you, you could be 300 pounds and a beautiful girl love you. Like, that's not, working on the physical is not the point. It's the fact that when you are in marriage, that there is an understanding of love, that there is compassion, that there is mercy. There is not the standard of perfection. And when you're not married, that puts all the pressure on you as the person to find out, what do I need to be for this person to want me?
Speak the truth.
Number two.
All right. Let's see. You want that one right there? Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, this one's a little deep. I don't have to be so angry when the urge to have sex visits. Yeah.
How many angry people, how can I say this? When people are horny, when married people have the urge to have sex, they're married. They have a ring. They don't have to, be angry unless they're fasting.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're not married and you want to have sex with someone, are you nice? Are you pleasant to be around? I've met tons of people who are
That's where that phrase came from.
so hateful.
He needs to die as well. You need to get laid. Yeah,
Oh.
die. That's another one. He needs to die.
That is a really good
He
one.
needs to die. Yeah, you need to get laid. No, you need some Jesus.
How many
Don't
people have you heard say to someone, "Oh my gosh, I need to get laid because I'm being such a B to my friends. I'm being such a B to whoever."
Take some Maca instead.
You guys, being a virgin, I don't have to worry about if I'm being
angry.
If I'm angry,
The opposite of angry.
then I'm probably having issues. It's not because I need sex. I'm just saying, woohoo for virgins.
Mm-hmm. That would make me madder. Don't ever say that to me. Okay. All right. I don't have to worry about STD diseases, viruses being given to me. Yeah. I got
I think that one
No.
speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself, man. I don't even have to worry. It's not even a thought in the back of my head anymore. I got enough worrying about school, everything else, whatever virus is going around.
And
I
for
don't
those-
need another one.
And for those individuals that want to say, well, you could marry someone and they can have an STD, lies. I'm going to Google you. I'm going to look up if you've ever been
Background check
arrested.
you.
I'm going to get a background check. We're going up to the health clinic and we both getting tested.
Mm-hmm. And we'll wait like a whole 6 months for all of it to go through, get tested again.
And that doesn't mean I don't love you.
No.
That just means be responsible.
But
and
if you
tell
lie,
the
you
truth.
better prepare.
The blood test don't lie.
Okay. Don't have to be unsatisfied sexually with a person and have to find someone else to try with.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, so elaborate on that one.
So, I'm going to give you an example. Since I was a resident assistant at a college my senior year, there were very many girls who were promiscuous, and they were Christian girls, we were Christian guys, and
example.
I mean, sexual sin is a hard thing to.
It's a strong spirit.
It's
man.
a very strong spirit.
It's a strong spirit. You struggle with that crap. You better tell someone.
But I would have one girl say, "Oh my goodness, I was with this guy. He was a horrible kisser. He didn't know how to do A, B, and C, and D, and I just don't want to be with him anymore." So then she would go to another guy and say, "Oh, this guy is horrible. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to touch me. He doesn't know how to do A, B, C, and D." And so she would go to another guy. Y'all,
Insanity. Don't do it.
the satisfaction. When you're a virgin, you don't have to worry about being satisfied. There are other things that you focus on instead of being physically filled. It's not.
And I think it kind of takes away the simple joys in life, because
I
because
don't-
you're too focused on getting this, and you think of the stuff you used to enjoy before that, like whatever, coffee.
What if your
cookies,
first,
whatever?
say that you get in a moment with a person, this is so real, you're making out with that person, you're touching one another, you shouldn't be, but then you end up going all the way with that person and having sex, and they don't satisfy you. Your first time, you expected more. What are you gonna do? what are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
what are you gonna do?
Where are you gonna
Let
find
that
that?
set in.
How are you gonna find that satisfaction? In my mind, I think it would be like this. Oh man, that's not what I thought it was gonna be. So what if I try it with somebody else? How many people are you gonna have to go through until you're gonna have to be physically satisfied?
Until you become one of those girls of what's your number?
And emotionally satisfied? And that
Yeah.
doesn't just go for girls. Girls, I
Guys,
feel,
too.
girls are more verbal in saying, okay, this is how I feel. I'm not satisfied. I'm not happy. Guys don't say it as much. I don't feel. They just go and use girls. These are the, cruddy ones, the cruddy guys. But I mean, if you just save yourself till marriage, you won't have to worry about being satisfied. When you're married, there's no rules to what happens in your bedroom. That's between you, your husband, and God. You, your wife, and God. There's nothing anybody else can tell you that you're supposed to do.
Yeah, the world doesn't have an opinion then.
It doesn't matter. So you guys, like me being a virgin, I don't have to worry about if I'm going to be sexually satisfied. The only thing when I look at a guy or try to find out if a guy is for me is if he can spiritually satisfy me, if he can emotionally satisfy me, if he can pray for me, if we can read the Bible together. Those things are how I compare if I can be emotionally satisfied.
Because if he hasn't passed those tests right there, that's it. That's as far as it's going to go. It's probably not even a kiss.
Y'all, please don't. Please. Just.
By the way, we're also saving our first kiss for marriage. Or at least I'm still doing that, so whatever.
Nobody wants me, so.
Whatever.
I don't have to worry about
Edit that out of the video.
Nobody tries to kiss me.
Edit me hitting her over the head.
Nobody tries to kiss me, so I don't have to worry about that.
Nobody tries to kiss me?
Okay, maybe there were 3 guys that tried, but it was...
For real. She flipped one of them.
That's another story. That's a different confession video.
I'm so glad I witnessed that.
Okay, number 5.
Okay, number 5 is I have less needs being a virgin as to have sex and then continually needing to fix. Kind of like what you just said a few minutes ago. It's like an addiction for some people. They just, and they don't seem happy. I see this with people. If I had like a life chart of friends I had in my life that started having sex and then their life, what it looked like, you would see like on those charts and then it would go down and then keep going down. And I don't know, it just destroys because it's like you're trying to fill up a hole in your life that cannot be filled up with something like that, and then you keep on filling it and it's disappointing. Here's a good analogy, like whenever you have a strainer, and say you're trying to fill up a bowl of something, say, whatever, a bowl of pudding, because you really want pudding, and then you keep putting the pudding in the bowl, you're using a strainer, and it keeps on dripping through. You can't get it to stay there. Why? Because you're using the wrong substance, the wrong, whatever, and you don't realize how much that's affecting the rest of your life.
Instrument.
Yeah, using the wrong instrument. Thank you. Using the wrong instrument. You're supposed to, have a solid bowl and a solid foundation. And to do that, you have to first, like you said, have a relationship where you are spiritually and emotionally and mentally being fed by the person you are going out with, and no pressure for sex, no pressure for this. If your love language is physical touch, that's not a bad thing. Just set standards, set limitations, and have one of your friends be accountable for your guys' relationship, and saying, making sure you guys aren't like staying out alone too much, or having too many dates at home alone.
Not saying they gotta be all in your business, like,
yeah.
Did you kiss him? How long did you kiss him? How long did you hold his
No,
hand?
because that girl just want to gossip.
Nothing,
Talk to her.
Nothing like that, you guys. When we say get somebody that can hold you accountable, I'm talking about like married couples, people, couples that have been there, been where you are, understand
Marriage
what it's like.
Yeah. If your church is doing a marriage, whatever, go. Even if you're single. Right now I'm in a marriage class and I'm single and I'm the only single person in there, because I want to gain a new perspective on marriage and find out, the goods, the bads, because what you see in the world is not real. And I don't know how many times we have to hear this for it finally sink in that, yeah, movies are great and stuff, but what they're doing is not real. And then people follow that model and then look how screwed up their lives are with, well, I've been divorced twice, so this didn't work out with him, it's just, and there is no the one person, you get to keep on searching for them, but if your standards are so low, then what else do you expect, And I'm telling you right now, we've been waiting a long time, and I don't feel dissatisfied with life, and I don't feel anger built up. I feel more joy than other people out there who are disappointed with what they settled with, and I'm not settling with that. I'm just not. So, I think that's about it right now, and I just, yeah.
So,
peace of mind. Yeah, being a virgin gives you peace of mind.
I don't have to feel guilty for something I haven't done.
No, because You know, and it does affect your life. It does, and
If
people around you care about you. They do, and you should look at it as something sacred. Guy or girl, look at it like it's something sacred.
If you want help, if you want advice, you can message me. You can message Shauna. We'll put our Twitters, our email.
Well, keep your stuff private.
Yeah.
Don't share anything.
Won't share anything at all. If you need prayer, if you need encouragement, if you need accountability, we're here. Neither of us have a problem with being there for you because, hey, we are in our 20-somethings.
Yeah, we're sure the same stuff you're doing, and you know we believe in redemption. If you know you're getting out of that lifestyle, and you try to make it right, but you know it's hard. You know. But,
I mean, y'all are not the only people that have tried to be seduced. Y'all are not.
No.
Y'all are not the only people that have lustful spirits approach you. I mean, people. Y'all, it's like the enemy seeks us out, and when I say the enemy, I mean people with bad spirits, people with negative, people who only want to feel themselves and have their hunger quenched.
Think about this, the divorce rate of how high it is. Why is that? Why? Because the devil attacks marriage. Because it's an institution created by God, and that's why it's being destroyed, because the devil is destroying marriages.
You guys, I'm not perfect. Shauna's not perfect. Sarah's not perfect. But the one thing we all have in common is that we have a desire to not please ourselves and not to please our parents or anybody else, is to please God. And because we have love for God and our faith, not religion, because our faith affects us, it changes how we actually physically live.
Yeah.
Like it changes it. And I'm not saying, I mean, if you've already had sex, that doesn't make you a horrible person. That doesn't mean you're going to hell. No. That doesn't mean that everything is lost. There's one thing I heard a girl say to me, this is when we were in high school, well, I've done it one time, I might as well just keep on doing it.
That's like burning yourself once, but oh, let me touch that hot eye again.
That's true. Like, oh, hey, I fell down the hole, let me climb out and jump back in again. See? Nah.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that, you know.
And then you get labeled and stereotyped as, you know, whatever. And
you know, I think one of the things is, and here's one of my confessions, is that I always used to feel like if I did sin, or if I did commit a sexual sin, that like I would be redeemed spiritually, but my body would be damned forever. And I think there's so many women in the Bible, so many men in the Bible. Think about David. David knew he was wrong. If you look back and research the times, David wasn't supposed to be on the roof.
Because at that time, it was a time set aside for women to actually take a shower on the roofs.
Bathe on the roof.
That's something I've always wondered about.
He wasn't supposed to be up there.
He knew. He was like, oh, whatever clock, all the women are on the roof. That's...
So it wasn't happenstance like, oh, he got blindsided and some naked woman was there. No, he knew what he was doing. Did God redeem David? Yes. Was David accountable? Yes. His son died. But I mean, God still restored him. Not saying that your kid is going to die, but what I'm saying is that God forgives, and he's not trying to beat you over the head and say, oh, you messed up one time, so I don't want you. You are a child that God has always wanted. And nobody can change that. There's no sin that you can do. He has so much love to give you. But what's going to keep on separating you, what separates me from God, are my decisions. Yep. So be encouraged. Like, there are people that love you. There are people who want to just love on you.
Don't be a follower. Don't join the bandwagon. And like Mike Falzone would say, whatever YouTube subscribers you love.
Marry me. Mike Falzone. If you care,
why would you? I mean,
you don't care about virgins.
There's other, yeah, like you said, there's other people out there who are doing it, and they just want you to join the, you know, the awful club. You know, like they're just, you know, they don't know what they're doing. They just want you to join them so that they don't feel like they're the only one stupid out there that's trying to do the same thing and looking like idiots. You know.
And if you've come in contact with human beings from churches and religious groups of people who have told you that you amount to nothing and made you feel bad, then know that those people really don't have
They don't have the heart of Christ in them. They don't have Christ in them. I'm tired of being categorized as those people. We ain't about that life. If anyone's a Christian and they're speaking death over you, of anything, of murder or whatever.
If they call you outside, if anybody from a church calls you by your sin, like calls you a slut, calls you a harlot, calls you a liar, if they call you by your sin, identify you as your sin and not your name and not as a child of Christ, then they do not represent God.
No.
And you should not receive the word from them because it's not coming from
you.
It's not coming from a good place. Find people Find people on the internet. There's people on the internet who want to love you, be there for you, and build you up in love. So, y'all, those are the confessions of a 20-something.
So we're just gonna make these videos for you. So
Yay!
confessions of a 20-something.
Confessions of a 20-something. And if you don't agree with our views, then I love you.
Yeah, don't be nasty. Don't start attacking us. We ain't about that. We ain't attacking nobody. You don't want to attack me anyways.
Look at these knuckles. Like,
Feels like rocks.
don't play.
What was our lesson? Yeah, one of our lessons that we learned this week. What was it, Bianca?
No, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. That's another video.
Another video. Yeah. Subscribe to us so you can watch the next video we post and figure out what you learned next week. I'm only gonna say one word: hood. Okay, the hood. All right.
Goodbye, you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.